Apple has slowly begun killing email open rates by adding new privacy features that are helpful for consumers, but are making our jobs harder as marketers. I'm going to break down what you need to know about iOS 15 and how to handle it for your email marketing. So here's what Apple's doing. They basically are removing the ability for marketers to actually see the tracking that is in an email. So if you're not aware, the way we can track open rates is we put a little 1x1 pixel. Your email service provider does this, whether it's MailChimp, Constant Contact, Klaviyo, whatever it is. Put a little tracking pixel in every email that goes out, and as soon as the email is open, it fires and says that basically, hey, this person has opened the email. That's what's going away. So Apple's implementing what they call mail privacy protection. And so what it's going to do is it's basically going to open every email before it gets to the user's inbox. So what you're going to see is you're not going to see like open rates going away. You're going to see open rates getting extremely inflated. Essentially, 100% of Apple Mail in emails, those are going to be very much higher. What are you going to see? A couple of things you're going to see immediately because of these new changes. First, you're going to see much higher open rates on your email campaigns, right? So it'll be much more inflated, and you definitely don't want to just start celebrating like, wow, I used to get 15, 10% open rates, and now I'm getting 40, 50% open rates. It's not because anything special that you did. It is because of this new change that Apple made. Right? That's the first thing you're going to see. The second thing you're going to see is segmenting by location. So if you're segmenting people based on where they're located in the world, a lot of that's going to go away because it's going to be Apple servers that you're going to see because Apple servers are reading it. So you'll see wherever their headquarters is up there in Cupertino or wherever that server is that is reading that email, not actually where that user is located. Okay, so that's going to become less reliable. The third thing you'll see is any kind of send time optimization. Klaviyo had implemented last year a really awesome feature to help you optimize their send time so you can know when is the most optimal time to send. So it'll send emails out over the course of a 24-hour period and give you when the most people open your emails. And so that way you can send your emails when most of your people are online and opening emails. All of that is going to be less effective because it's the servers reading your emails, not the actual person reading your emails. So that's going to be less effective. And then revenue attribution. So when people open or click, there's a setting there that we can set where if they open the email and then later on that day they say, let's say they go purchase, or if they click on the email, they go purchase, the open side of things, if you're tracking with opens, that's going to become less reliable because again, it's not them opening it, it's someone else. And so what may happen is you may see if you have open attribution set up, you'll see much more opens, meaning people who maybe didn't read your email, but they happen to get your ad or they happen to get something else. The attribution will go to the email because they opened the email. So Klaviyo will think, oh, they must have opened the email and then purchased from the email, when in reality, they may not have actually even read the email. So those numbers will be inflated as well. So here's a bunch of things you can do. So first thing you can do is just get a sense of how big of an issue this is for yourself, for your brand. So the first thing you do, create a segment of people who are on Apple users versus the others. And so for your very next campaign, instead of sending it just to your normal segment, split that campaign into two sections, Apple users and non-Apple users. The reason why this is good is because then when you send the campaign out, you'll be able to see the open rate for the Apple users versus everyone else and see what actually the impact is, if it's greater or less than. What we saw with one of our clients, they actually sent out an email and they did this exact thing and it was dramatic. It was obvious to see how big of a increasement. So do this little test. It'll help you understand how big the problem is. The second thing is make sure you understand your baseline metrics. Like you saw in the example, I could tell this is what our baseline is so that I knew the Apple segment was much higher. So as long as you just have a sense of what normal looks like, you can tell that you're above normal. So if you see an abnormally high campaign open rate, you don't want to immediately celebrate, right? Don't be caught unaware. This is probably the biggest recommendation I can give is to start focusing on click-through rate. So now whereas before we focus on open rates, trying to improve our open rates and improve how many people are opening our emails, we can't trust that as much anymore. So you can go one step further. So someone opens the email, then we want to get them to click the email. A lot of people kind of sleep on this, right? Don't focus on this, don't prioritize this, and that's not good, right? That's not the whole goal of our email marketing is not to get people to open emails. The whole goal of it is to generate more revenue. So opening is just one step. A lot of people have missed that step of how do I optimize to get people to do the behavior that I want that gets them to the next step. So we'll send emails out, and sometimes we don't even have a call to action in there. Not good, guys. Focus on getting people to click. Have a call to action and prepare the call to action. You can do the most obvious example is to have a blog post where there's a cliffhanger and you just say, click here to find out more, right? You cut it off right when it's getting to the good stuff and you tell them to click to find out more. That's always an easy, simple strategy. It can be annoying, and we used to have the luxury of being able to be a little bit frou-frou about this and conceited about it. And I don't like that, so I'm not going to do it. Well, we don't have that luxury anymore, guys. You got to do it, right? But you need something to convince people to click. Okay? Idea that I've got for you to try that we're working on with our clients is to actually use more aggressive subject lines. So in the past, this was something we used to recommend simply as like a list cleaning type of a thing. If people aren't responding, then try to use more aggressive subject lines. But now we're recommending it even more because if you don't know, the best way to improve your open rate is your subject line. And that's what we've always recommended is improve your subject line. The best way to improve your click-through rate is to get a stronger call to action, sell the click. And the best way to improve your purchase rate is to improve your website experience, right? So those are the ways you improve those rates. But subject line and open rate visibility is going away. And you may be thinking, why would I worry about my subject line now and try and improve my open rate if my open rate's already good? It's still not going to be 100%. So there's still some improvement you can do. But more importantly, even though we don't have the visibility, we still need to make sure we're doing the best we can to get people to open the emails when they are actually looking, or when it does get past the Apple servers into that inbox. We still want to make sure people are opening our emails and are enticed by our subject line. Remember, a simple formula: curiosity plus benefit, right? What's in it for me, and give me some mystery, right? 7 things that are keeping you back from achieving your optimal self. Curiosity, benefit. What are those 7 things? How can I achieve my optimal self? And your curiosity plus benefit subject lines, if you're struggling at all trying to figure out what are some really good subject lines that'll really help improve your open rates and improve your email marketing, improve your click-through rates, all of those. We have 20 of them that we have seen have worked. We send hundreds of emails out every month, and we are constantly testing subject lines. We've got 20 of them. We'll give them to you for free. Go to klaviyoroi.com. That's klaviyoroi.com, and you can download those for free, absolutely yours. Use them to help improve your email marketing. And with all this being said, the thing that I really want to stress to you is you're also not alone. There's help. At the very least, you have help with us. We have all kinds of resources on our site. We have resources on our LinkedIn, our YouTube, all these different places where we're putting all this information out, and we're here for you, right? And if you're like, look, I don't even have time to figure this out. This is coming at the wrong time, right? Black Friday, Cyber Monday is coming up. Why would they do this now? I finally got my email program working, and now all of this is happening. I can't think about it. I don't have time. I got other stuff to do. We can help you. We've put together a special Black Friday, Cyber Monday prep package that'll help you get ready for Black Friday, Cyber Monday. It will help you deal with all these iOS 15 changes. It'll help you deal with all the iOS 14 changes on your Facebook ads. It'll help you optimize your website to help make sure you're converting as many people as possible. So when you get them clicking through, you improve all your click-through rates. They get on the website and they have this most seamless buyer's journey possible. We'll help you with all 3 of those things. We'll put it together. It's a simple project-based package, help you make sure you get 25 to 40% more revenue from email, improve your conversion rates, improve your average order value, and improve your ROAS and ROI from your paid ads. That's the goal of it. We'll even build you your creative assets that you can use on Facebook, YouTube, TikTok ads, Instagram, all that built for you, one and done, quick, simple package, and it'll help you make sure within the next couple weeks that you are fully optimized and prepared for the big holiday push to make this your best Q4 ever. So please do not let this iOS 15 update keep you from making this the best Q4 season you have had ever.